Hello, welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you so much for joining me today. A slightly different vlog this week, in that I have, once again, just finished night shifts, and I'm exhausted, and I can't be bothered to put makeup on, and so we're doing vlogging, just looking at this bit this week. But I have 2 cards I need to make for this weekend. I'm filming this on Friday afternoon. I finished night shift this morning, I went to the gym, I've had a nap, and now it's time to, prepare. I've got 2 birthdays, family birthdays this weekend. My brother-in-law's girlfriend and a different brother-in-law. So, 2 cards to make, 1 male card, 1 female card, and I thought I would just make them with you because that just felt easier at the time. So, I've got beautiful balloons and the coordinating bright and beautiful designer series paper. I do have the dies floating around somewhere as well. This paper though is just stunning. Let me see if I can fan it out for you. It's just the most gorgeous collection of really fun prints. And I don't know if I'm going to use any of the paper, to be quite honest, or whether I'm just going to stick to stamps, but I've got the paper out anyway. The idea I've sort of got in my head doesn't really involve paper, but we might put some paper on it. And then I've got a collection of blue inks, because we're going masculine. You can see I've been card making over this week. I have actually made some stuff this week. Nothing to share, but I have made some things this week. So I've got 4 blues. I've got Blueberry Bushel, Misty Moonlight, Balmy Blue and Lost Lagoon. I don't know what's happened to this ink pad. It's gone yellow. The ink still works exactly the same. I really like this collection of colours, actually. I think they're really, really pretty together. So I'm going to do some kind of layered stamping, balloons, something. I've got a card base in Blueberry Bushel. I've got some basic white. And I think I do need the dies. Oh, so all of my dies live on a Rascog trolley in a little box. So, a big box of dies. And I haven't used this stamp set yet. I have used the dies. No, sorry, I have used the stamp set once. And I've used this die once. But I don't think I'm going to use that die today. But I got a feeling I might use this lovely tag. That's my thought. But we shall see. So, first thing I'm going to do is sort this card base out. So, because these pieces have both come out of my embarrassingly large pile of cardstock that I haven't yet sorted out, I'm hoping that they are the right size. So they're sort of scraps, but they've not hit my scraps bin yet because, they haven't got as far as my scraps bin. Or my scraps storage. They're just sitting, waiting to be sorted. Which I do need to do today, really, because my craft room is starting to get a little bit unruly. Basically, because I've not had any time, because I've been on nights for 3 weeks. But hopefully, that's my stint of night shifts done for a little bit. I'm not hopeful that it's going to be very long, but it's at least a fortnight, so I can have a life for 2 weeks. Still got lots of work to do. But, not on nights, which is great. So, card base of Blueberry Bushel. I'm going to move that and one of the pieces of basic white off to one side for a second. And I need all of the balloons. So, there was loads of lovely balloons. Or there's 3 kind of solid balloon stamps in this. Although they do have, I don't know if you can see that, like a little bit of detail on them. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that on there. If my camera's ever going to focus. Is it going to focus? Is it going to focus? No. We'll stamp them and then you'll be able to see. Actually, you can see them on here. they've got stars on. So we've got 2 with stars on, 1 solid. And then one that we've got a couple of bits that you could stamp over if you wanted to. So I need 3 balloons, all 3 of those. So let's get those onto some blocks. I've talked about this before. I like to use a block that's much bigger than the stamp. So that stamp will fit on that block. But I prefer it. I just like using a bigger than necessary block. I'm a bit weird. I know that I'm at risk of getting ink around on the block rather than on the stamp. But it works better for me. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes stamping, you can know all the rules in the world, but it's about what works for you. So my plan is to stamp balloons down one side, and I'm probably going to stamp off quite a lot. So I'm going to do this one in Blueberry Bushel. I'm going to stamp it off once, twice, and then stamp it on my cardstock. And I'm quite alright with that kind of wishy-washy look for a minute. And then I'm going to stamp that one off twice. And that little one off twice. I mean, it's just pretty, isn't it? I really do like this, this stamp set. This Beautiful Balloons is part of one of my upcoming online card classes in the month of July. So we're going to make 4 fun birthday cards in July. I am just popping some Stampin' Mist onto my handy dandy microfiber cloth that I use. I don't know, I should get out my Stampin' Scrub. I know I should, but I'm lazy, and this method works better / quicker for me. So let's go for a bit of Lost Lagoon next. So again, I'm going to use the biggest stamp first. I'm going to stamp it off once, and then I'm going to stamp it down. I'm going to overlap it this time with one of the other stamps. I'm going to stamp that off, and then down there, and then stamp that little one off. I'm just going to, there I'll do. I really like Lost Lagoon stamped off. I remember Lost Lagoon the first time round. I have been here for that long. And I do like it stamped off. It's just very pretty. So I've got Misty Moonlight. I'm just going to wipe off my stamps. It's so lazy. I know it's lazy. I know other demonstrators will be sitting and, if they're watching, screaming at their screens, going, "What are you doing?" You know what? It's fine. It works. I'm going to stamp that again because I think I've just, yeah, 1, 2, and then that one. And a bit down there. And then, do you know, I really like the kind of overlapping effect we've got going on here. I've got Balmy Blue left, so just going to wipe all of those off. And I have it in my head, and I might be wrong, that your photopolymer stamps don't like Stampin' Mist very much. However, it works for me. I think the ideal is a stamping chamois. I haven't got one. I probably should buy one. Just never felt the need for one. I'm going to stamp that there. So I'm stamping all of these off twice. There. Isn't that so pretty? Love that. So I think I am going to die cut the little tag die. This die is so fun. And will be great just for, a present, or, maybe like, excuse me. Oh dear. Maybe like a bottle of wine or something. You just put a little cute little tag on. I think that's great. And it's got little little die cut piece is already out of it. It's lovely. I'll pop that sort of there. Put the sentiment on. I think that would work. So I need another scrap of basic white. There we go. This is a scrap from my card class from June, which was Les Shop. And if you want to see the videos for that one, they are already up on my YouTube channel. So we made 4 cards. We did a fancy fold and a couple of standard and a square card, a cute dinky little square card that was lovely. I had lots and lots of fun with that class. I'm going to get my mini cut and emboss machine out. As far as I know, by the way, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, I have the white one, but there is also one that comes in boho blue. Now, boho blue isn't a colour I've used on this card, actually. Let's just grab it out. Where's it gone? There, it's such a pretty blue colour, and it makes a really nice machine. They were like a special offer, and Stampin' Up had too many left. So there were some on the online store. Shall I just have a quick check while I'm thinking about it? It'd be useful to actually see if they are still there or if they have sold out. Because I have no idea. Not a clue. I was happy with my my white one. I've not had my white one that long. I use it more than I thought I would, though. It's really, well, it's really handy. If you're just dice cutting something little like that, it's really useful. I think I've gone into the wrong. Oh no. Embossing? No. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Shop by products. Die cutting. There we go. Machines and accessories. Machines. It's all going to load up. Yeah, they've still got some. They are £59 for the blue one, or £62 for a white one. So grab a blue one and save yourself £3. Awesome. That's cool. So we've got our cute little tag. Oh no, it's going to pop out. Just gorgeous. Fantastic. Little bits of confetti. That I'm not going to use. I'm going to wipe them away. But, you know, I could use them. They're going on the floor for now. The Hoover will get them later. So. Oh, that's really pretty. I don't want a pretty card because it's a man's card. But, you know, we're getting there. Men's cards are really tricky, aren't they? Because you don't want something that's really... You don't want a pretty card for a bloke. You need a manly card. Well, I'm not very good at manly cards. I try my best. I fail, usually. So, and that's okay. I don't mind. It's not... I don't have to look at it. I know that my brother-in-law will be happy with this card. My husband... should be happy with it. I run all of my men's cards past my husband to see if they're acceptable. So this is another trick that I use quite often, is I line my stamp up with my grid paper and then line my block up with my grid paper to make sure it's level. And then I'll line my die up, and I want both blueberry bushel because that's the colour of cardstock I've used. And I'm going to use this at full strength to stamp this happy birthday. So line everything up with my grid paper. I stamp it off once just to test it. Yeah, because I can see it not looking really solid on the inside. And I want it solid. So there. There we go. Look at that. Fantastic. And then onto there. Maybe a wonk. Straight or wonky? I think wonky, really. Right. Couple of dimensionals on the back of that. And I'm just considering whether I put a bit of ribbon on it, because it's a tag. Sometimes I think tags look a bit funny without ribbon on. What do you think? I don't want to put, like, sparkles on, because it's a man's card. Good if I'd actually attached this bit on, wouldn't it? Now, quite often I'll do this. So I've forgotten to put it on and I've put something with dimensionals on. I'll put the adhesive on the card base. And I sort of just know how far I need to stay away from the edge. You could use wet glue and it would then be fine. But as I've discussed, on multiple occasions, me and wet glue are not the best of friends. I try, but we're not. So, I'm quite happy with that. I am going to just stamp the inside. So I've got another piece of basic white. I just need to quickly stamp the inside off. So I'm going to use Blueberry Bushel, stamped off twice. One there. Oh, I want a bit of Misty Moonlight. Again, stamped off twice. And then that great big balloon we use in Barbie Blue, stamped off twice. There, just like that. And then that will go on the inside, like that. There we go. Whole card in 17 minutes. Not too bad, really. Quite like that. Right, I'm going to leave it there for this week. I am going to make another card and probably share that with you next week. Or maybe on Saturday. We shall see. So thanks ever so much for joining me this week. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.